Mother Hubbard, bird, bastard, bugger, started something. Welcome back to Ada's little shed shop.
Me and the boy.
So, Mrs S and the boy, Master S, bought me a new toy from Axminster for my birthday, which was, of course, just 3 days ago. But anyway, this has been opened. Only the tape. I've literally cut off the plastic straps because I didn't actually open the tape, did I?
Nope.
No, Mrs S did it to double check and make sure everything was okay, but she kind of didn't because she left the luggage straps on. Luggage straps? The plastic packing straps still on there, so I had to cut those. So this is going to be my first time of actually looking at this with you. This is going to be great. I know what it is. Of course, I asked for it. So let's get into it. Smash myself in the face with it. Get out all the bits, shall we? Yes. What do we got here? Look at that.
Careful.
Can you tell what it is yet? Probably. Let's get everything out. A clip. Wheels. Bloody polystyrene everywhere. More wheels. But I hate polystyrene. They're loose everywhere. What the hell? More. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Axminster. Everything is just falling out all over the place. Bloody brilliant. What was that? Nut and a washer. I've got one bolt that came out of it. Another nut and a washer. Any frickin' more for any more? Yeah, look at that. That's going to fall off. Let's do that up. 4 wheels. Well, there was 2 bolts in this handle. And they literally have just fallen out. Poor packaging. Allen key. I hate polystyrene. This isn't even moulded. So from this side it's moulded. But it actually has to be bloody cut to fit. Just stop putting stuff in polystyrene. That, we have that. And that. Anything else in here that's oh crap. Polar. I need a hand from Mrs S to get this out. Back in 2 seconds. Ta-da! Okay. Found that bolt that went.
Run away.
Little jolly. Yes. Oh, that's a freaking monster. And I found, I don't know what that is. And 1, 2, I'm guessing a manual. Let's get rid of this box. Thank you. Do you know what? It's lucky that this was in a bag and still polystyrene bloody everywhere. But it was in a bag, so this cable's not getting eaten by polystyrene. Little bits that are on it are just going to get taken off. Let's have a look, shall we? There isn't a manual in the box, it's got to be the manual. Are you kidding me? That was inside that bloody great envelope. Don't need that no more. So here we have the Axminster Workshop AW37E 1 horsepower extractor. Looks a lot smaller on this. Obviously it's a book. And we have a 3-year Axminster guarantee, which is awesome, right? B. What's B? Dust bag. Wow, look at that. Now it doesn't say anything about this online on the website. On the app, which Axminster now have an app, which is brilliant, by the way. But you get 2 dust bags. Awesome! Is everything else here? Yes, let's go with yes. Do I do the proper thing, read through the manual, put it together, or not read through the manual and just put it together anyway? It can't be that hard.
Do both.
I think what I'll do is I'll read through the manual and then put it together. But before we do that, let's have a little look at this, shall we? So we have this Hossing great motor here, and it is an absolute beast. Now this is the look at that fan in there. That is an absolute monster. You get things captain. Blood come out there. Important. Fully read the manual and safety instructions before use. Bugger. Always use suitable breathing, ear and eye protection. Hold on a minute. This is my breathing protection. Alright, maybe it's not. Keep hands, jewellery, hair and loose clothing away from all moving parts and the work area. Now, for most people, that wouldn't be a problem. For me, obviously, there's a lot of hair there and don't want to be scalped. But if I do, I'll make sure I catch it on video. Before making any adjustments to settings or for cleaning, ensure extract is disconnected from power and has stopped. Now, this is not connected to the power, obviously. I haven't even undone that. So, read the manual, back in the mo. 8mm. That's fine. Unbelievable. Look at that. That thread has just stripped. Completely. Like cheese. That does not bode well. One bolt, one screw thread has just, it's just gone to cheese. Done it up using my little 8mm ratchet, and this, these are a big pile of dog poo until you need them in a tight area. And this, you can't get much purchase with that. You can't get lots and lots of pressure with that. Not lots and lots of torque, because it will break the ratchet mechanism, my guess. Not enough to strip the thread from a screw. Now, all the other screws, absolutely fine, but this one, shite. But luckily for me, I am a cyclist, and the one thing we have in abundance is little screws like this, except these are designed for keeping disc brakes onto the rim, onto the hub of a wheel, so much better. And Allen key, much better. Come on, that's a real cheap, simple switch. Axminster, for something that is a lot stronger, will last a lot bloody longer, and probably won't cost any different. Job done. So I'm going to pop this one on. There's no point in getting in touch with Axminster for that, because I have plenty of spares. If you don't have plenty of spares, yeah, damn right, get in touch with Axminster and go, oi, what's going on? Last one going on. Just undone all these bolts and nuts to release the gasket from the outlet pipe, and there's a blinking crack. Look at that, split gasket, just like that. It shouldn't be too much of a problem because the inside of this gasket is still intact. It's only to the outside screw, but that's bad. I don't care who you are. So I will be getting in touch with Axminster for that, for sure. Oh yes. Anyway, let's get this on here. Now, this was on the back. This was on the back of this, like that, with these ridges on the outside, so it was flat part against this. According to the manual, it actually goes on here with the ridges out. So that's what we're going to do. Follow the manual. What's next? Location holes, handle, these two holes, that's awkward. 1, 2, 3 holes. It's only this hole and this hole. God, that's so awkward, look at that. What's next? 1, 2, 3. Locating holes, 1, 2, 3. And they should be, you would hope, spaced perfectly equally apart. Lastly, wow, the big Axminster dust bag and the ring clip. On with the ring clip. Something tells me this might be getting attached to the wall and straight outside. I would have thought these would have had a zip. Easy to empty. Perfect place for it right there. Zip. Nope, no zip. Assholes and spaghetti holes. All the way up and over them screws. This is a 100 to 120mm securing clip. Collar, ring, whatever you want to call it. They all have different names. I think I might get some keyed ones. Just turn the key, yeah. There, that should be it.
Do you want to plug it in? Just
But it's absolutely enormous now. Isn't it? Why was that with it? That it came with.
No, yes. Allen key for no reason.
Right, so this is now all plugged in, plugged up and everything. Now, I was just looking at this and it comes with a 5, I think it's a 5mm Allen key. And I don't know why. I mean, there's no Allen keys anywhere on this. The motor is held to the mount by big ass bolts. That mount is held to the base plate via big ass bolts. Everything on this is held together with bolts or machine head screw bolts. So I started looking. Turns out there is only one thing that this will connect to and do up or undo, and it's the bloody fan inside. So why bother putting it in? Everyone has a 5mm Allen key or a 6mm Allen key. Hell, I've got every Allen key. I'd prefer if the fan was done up with a 10mm. Oh yes. So I was chatting with Mrs. S. Now this has a 2-meter power cable. This is now plugged in. I have not turned it on yet because I started thinking nothing makes sense. Okay, I know it sounds weird. So we have our information sticker on the side here. We have the same information in the manual came with it. We have the website or the app where the information is. This is what drew me to this. The price of this is unbelievable at £169.98. Thank you, Mrs. S. I love you so much.
Good.
And the boy. It's terrible having a birthday this close to Christmas. I hate it. It weighs 22 kilos. That's okay. It has wheels. Brilliant. And you can hang it on the wall via these 2 hooks. Even better. It's a 1 horsepower motor. It's a big ass motor for a 1 horsepower, 750 watts. It's single phase, a 3-pin plug, just plug it into the wall, 230 volt, job done. It's a 100mm inlet, 4-inch, and this bag is a 30 micron collection bag. Now, honestly, I thought it had a zip on it, which would make it easy to empty. It does not. The other thing that got me is the size of this. It is in length 1.1 meters or 1100 mil or 110 centimeters. It is 38 centimeters wide or 380 mil, and it is 41.5 centimeters tall, right, or 415 mil. Add that all together and you get quite a machine for your money. A lot of bang for your buck. We haven't turned it on yet, remember, so we don't know if we've got a bang. Hopefully we don't have a bang. I don't want a bang. We just want good for our bucks. This bag can hold 37 litres. Brilliant. That means I shouldn't be emptying it too often. And the airflow is, according to Axminster's website, right? The website, this is them, bish bash bosh. It says in specifications 640 cubic metres an hour. That works out to around all of the air in my shed shop being sucked through this machine 15 times an hour roughly. This is a 70 decibel machine apparently. We'll find out when I switch it on. That's their website. That's what made me want to buy it. Mrs. S pointed out all that information is exactly the same on this sticker on this machine for its specs, except one thing, and that is the airflow rate. And it got me thinking, hold on a minute, check the manual. It has the specifications in there. And guess what? The airflow rate is different again. So, website or app, 640 cubic metres an hour. On the machine, it's 840 cubic metres an hour. I kid you not. You cannot make this up. 840 cubic metres an hour. In the manual, 850 cubic metres an hour. What's going on? I mean, I don't mind that. That means that it removes all the air from the Shedshop 20 times an hour. Could you imagine if I had this sucking outside? It'd be almost like a vacuum in here, right?
Only if it was airtight.
Of course, if it was airtight. Yes, that's right, Mrs. S. Which would be quite funny. Or not. Or scary. I don't know what to believe. I don't understand how there can be that big a difference. It must be a typo on the website because that's 200 cubic metres an hour difference. I mean, that's That's more than what my workshop vac can bloody suck. So we're going to have to turn it on, right? Now we've had one bolt that's turned to cheese so far, one machine screw. That bloody thing, thanks Axminster. And a gasket that is split. Brilliant, thank you very bloody much Axminster. So before I get going, there is loads of bolts and screws on this that I am going to double check, and they're a lot bigger than that. Seriously, this screw's not screwed all the way in, this screw's not screwed all the way in. I go through everything. I'm not having this. Alright, let's start here. Nope. Nope. So there's a gasket underneath this. Nope. Good. These are all good. That's not good. That's done up. Everything's turning. Hold on. Got a Friday machine, clearly. Look at that. 2 fingers. It's a spinner. There's no thread on that. Happy birthday to me. Looks like I've been screwed royally. Thank you, Axminster, for this. We'll be in touch. That's not good. It's not good. The bolts holding the motor in place are looped. I haven't even done these. The screws around this housing aren't even screwed in. You see air gap between them and the housing, and this is the metal housing plate that keeps the air-cooled fan from fingers, right? I don't think I want to take that any further, to be fair. I could probably do that all the way up. Hold on, there's more bloody screws up here. Let's hope these aren't loose. 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 Come on. Loose. 2 fingers. Tight. Tight. Very loose. 2 more screws inside. Let's make sure. There ain't this bloody... Okay. This is an NVR switch, so they ain't going to have built this. They're going to have bought this in. So that's not going to be down to them. Whoa! Oh my... Okay, for something they say is 70 decibels. Fuck was that? That frightened the shit out of me. That's the air-cooled fan. For something they say 70 decibels, that seems surprisingly quite quiet. My washing machine's louder than that. The drill press is louder than that. The table saw is, well, that's just loud because it's a piece of crap. I tell you what, there's only 2 things in here that are actually quieter than this, and one of them is an Axminster tool, and that is my scroll saw and my Rutland's lathe. Yep, that's the only 2 tools I can think of that are actually quieter than this. That is so impressive. What this doesn't come with is a hose for you to pop on, which is a shame, but I just knock it off the bloody table because I'm an idiot. But Mrs. S bought me one. She's a good girl. This is actually 2.5 meters long. It's not this 50 centimeters that you can see. Guess what? Don't have a bloody cable clip for it. So I'm gonna have to get a cable clip, and then I'll actually be able to see this working properly. I think we're gonna have to send Axminster drop them a line, see what they say. I like that though. It's quite quiet. That's a lot of that, isn't it?
Don't.
At least the NVR switch works. That's going to get me every time, that is. The cooling fan on the motor. Let me show you this blowing up. Ooh.
Yep. Careful on the edge.
Knocks me over. Frightens the crap out of me. Well, thank you for watching Thankyou Shedshop. That's been me with the Axminster Workshop AW37E 1 horsepower dust extractor, which was my birthday present from Mrs. Shedshop and Master Shedshop. Thank you very much. And I tell you what, it does seem a bargain at $169.99. Do you know, for the price of others that are out there? Well worth a thought. Your lungs you have to take care of, people. I know this, you know this, we all know this. I'm going to get in touch with Axminster, see what they say. see if they've got any comeback. I'll let you know if there's anything. And other than that, I'll probably just be using it after it's been fixed. You know, screws. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, click for notifications, and we'll see you again soon.